Hello, everybody. This is Financial Empowerment with Brother Ro, and this is Finance ABC. My friend, all the way from Puerto Rico. We are here in person. I'm so glad to be with him. Hey, listen, electric vehicles are the future, and that's where the world is going. Now, how come you said you believe in EVs, electric vehicle, and you have no shares and no stocks
Well,
in
I,
electric vehicles?
I think the electric vehicles are the future. But the problem is that I don't know how to pick the winners. I mean, sure, right now Tesla is the leader, but General Motors and Ford are quickly coming up with their own electric vehicles. And the Europeans, Volkswagen and BMW, they have very, very good electric vehicles and getting better. And the Chinese companies, there's at least three or four electric vehicle makers there.
Yeah.
So who knows who the winners and losers are going to be in this very, very competitive field? Certainly, electric vehicles are the future, but picking the individual stocks is the challenge.
Well, with a man of your wisdom, why can't you do some fundamental analysis and technical analysis? And if that's the future, you know, investing early is the name of the game. If you had bought Tesla in the earlys, Tesla made millionaires.
It
So,
certainly did.
so get in the game early. I mean, my biggest holding in my portfolio, and some might say it's risky, it's NIO, and the second largest is Apple. I have 525 shares in NIO, and I'm up over $1,000 today. Yesterday, my portfolio with NIO jumped by $900. That's how powerful it is. Now it can go down, it can go up. The market is volatile, but I feel like NIO is going to hit $100 a share, $200 a share, and I'm going to make in 30, 40, $50,000 on my portfolio with NIO.
Well, that may be so, but how big is NEO as a percentage of your total portfolio?
To be honest with you, it's about 20%.
20%. That's a big commitment, NEO, and it's okay if you have faith in that company. But I tell you, in the turn of the 19th century, when the motor vehicles started out, everybody could see that horses were going away as a mode of transportation in favor of vehicles, cars. But there were 2,000 car manufacturers back then, and nobody could really know exactly which ones would be the winners.
Right.
And I think today is a similar juncture with electric vehicles. I mean, these are innovations that are happening, very, very fast. And we already know that Apple announced that they have plans to make their own electric vehicle.
Right.
And so one of these huge technology companies, I mean, an electric vehicle is almost like a big computer.
Yeah.
And
On wheels.
on wheels. And when they talk about, the battery efficiency and breakthroughs, one of these could really, leave the others behind. And so we don't know. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to tell who the winners are going to be. So, but NEO has been doing tremendously well in recent weeks. I mean, the stock is up significantly, and
Oh yeah.
and that's good for you.
I think sometime last year, early or the year before, a couple of years ago, NIO was trading at under $10 a share, and now it's at $46 a share. Now, my first time when I bought NIO was $18 a share, but because of the dollar cost average, my average cost is $44.53. I'm up just by $2, and every time NIO goes up by $1 over my cost, I gain $525. So I am saying, you said, why did I get into NIO? Now, a lot of people don't have faith in Chinese company like Tencent, Alibaba. They're pretty good companies. So what I did, I looked at NIO. They got a battery swap. You could drive in, swap your battery in the space of 3 to 5 minutes, and you keep on going. NIO is like the Apple of China. It's like the Tesla of China. I think the company has great innovation and potential. Right now, they are in Norway, Europe, and they are making headways. They would probably come to America, and they make high-end vehicle, and the CEO seems to be very smart. Look, they also have stations all over, swapping stations. And they team up with a lot of people. The potential is great. Now, there's Lee Autos, Xpeng, BY, I think it's BYD.
BYD, yeah.
Yeah.
Warren Buffett invested some time ago through Berkshire Hathaway, of course, in this Chinese electric vehicle maker, like Lucian is saying, BYD, and it's done very well for him. And but I just don't know enough to pick one.
Well, Willie, I tell you something. Listen, today we have Toyota, Honda, Kia, BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Audi, Volkswagen, Chevy. They all eat, they all live, they all survive. And I'm saying, since China has the largest population in the world and the second largest economy in the world, and at one time, NIO, the government of China bailed out NIO. Chinese are very proud. They're not going to want that company to go down. And listen, combustion engines are fading out. GM, Ford, they have invested over $20 billion. And by 2035, they want to stop making combustion engine. The world is going EV. And if you get in early, you don't have to really, what an investment, you get in early. Folks who get in early in Tesla, they are millionaires today. So it's all about positioning yourself. And look, every company can be there can be an element of risk, but I'm with Neo, man, and I'm gonna ride it.
Yeah, no, you make a very strong argument. I think that certainly the electric vehicle market is here and it's growing, and with the climate change and all the environmental concerns, electricity and electric vehicles are going to be
They're the future. They're the future.
They're
They're
the
the future. Yeah.
so. So I don't know. I think obviously as an investor, I don't know where to put my money. I certainly plan to buy a Tesla soon, as soon as I start making money on YouTube, because it's a wonderful car. It's wonderful technology, but like when you buy a computer today,
Yeah.
you have to know that in 2 or 3 years that computer is going to be obsolete. So would that same thing happen with electric vehicles?
No, well, they have software where they can upgrade.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, once they upgrade the technology in the interior or whatever, hey, you're good to go. It's not like you have to build over a new one, So they could certainly upgrade. Even on your computer, ever so often you got to
Right.
upgrade the software. You know what I
Yes.
mean? So yeah,
But thinking back, remember when Toyota came up with the Prius?
yeah.
It was like a hybrid electric, and well, the battery had a finite life, and once that battery ran out, replacing that battery was like replacing the car. It was very expensive, and so the Prius, did not do so well, I think. But who knows what these new electric vehicles?
Well, to be honest with you, technologies keep advancing, and I think they're getting better and better at the lifespan of the battery and so forth and so on. So I mean, with technology, it's here to stay. My daughter has a hybrid. It's electric and gas, but she uses $4 for the month or for the week. She doesn't drive much, but I'm saying you save a ton on gasoline, and look at the price of gas right now.
Right.
So yeah, China will dominate in that area. You're gonna buy a Tesla? Well, when Neo come to America, I'm buying a Neo.
You buy the NIO with the money you're making on the stock.
Okay.
It's certainly we have to make a difference between investing in the stocks and purchasing the products. And so Tesla for a long time was a very, very good product, but a poor investment. Recently, last year Tesla's price went up significantly, especially after being included in the S&P 500.
Remember the split also 5
They
times.
split several times, yes. But then in February, Tesla started investing
Crypto?
in cryptocurrency, in Bitcoin in particular. And in the first quarter, they made $100 billion in profits because they invested about $1.5 billion. And so this second quarter, they're going to announce earnings next Monday. That's July 2025. And I am concerned that with the recent performance of Bitcoin, they're going to announce a several $100 million loss in their Bitcoin position.
Wow.
So the profits are going to fluctuate wildly between profits and losses, depending on the volatility of Bitcoin. And so that's a risk that I wasn't willing to take. So I sold all my Tesla shares in February when they announced this. And looking back, I look like a genius, but I was just trying to reduce my risk.
But do you think that will affect the price of a share of Tesla?
I think so. I think
Yeah,
so.
well,
I mean, a $200 million loss in one
But this
quarter.
guy's a billionaire, you know what I mean? So it's a $1 billion company.
Certainly.
No, I don't know if it's a $1 billion company yet. I was doing a video. There's like five, $1 billion company. I talk about $1 trillion company.
Trillion.
They are Facebook joined the club because I talk about the big five. You may talk about the big five. It's Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, and what's the next one? Apple. And Facebook just became a $1 trillion company. They're making money.
They are.
Hand
they
over
are.
fist. Yeah.
I think, well, our YouTube channels are about financial education. We talk about investments here, and we talk about what we do, what we might do. I always say that I like to invest in the stock index, the S&P 500, invest small amounts every month and hold. Obviously, we're not, past performance is no guarantee of future results. But what we're saying is we're sharing with you what we're doing so that you might choose to invest alongside us and, invest, of course, at your own risk. But it's interesting to talk about all these concepts to further the financial education of everybody. And certainly, if you have any questions, drop us a comment, either to Lucien or to myself, and we'll be happy to respond. And tell us what you think. Do you agree that NIO is a good investment? Do you agree that Tesla is a good investment? What do you think? Who are the winners going to be in this new industry that is certainly growing very, very fast?
And the users of EV in the world right now is just about 4 or 5%. So there's a lot of room for potential. And most of these companies, every major car company is making the transition to electric vehicles.
They certainly are.
Got to be smart. Even Toyota, all of them, they're making the change.
General Motors, Ford, Toyota,
Volkswagen is changing
Volkswagen,
big.
BMW.
Yep. Mercedes-Benz is coming out with a 550 electric. Oh boy, I tell you.
But do you have any closing remarks?
Yeah, well, listen, subscribe to our channel, man. Listen, we started our channel pretty late in life, and we are investors, and we fighting up with these millennials. Hey, show us some love. Give us a subscribe. Hit the like. Smash the like. Leave a comment in the comment section. And there's some free stocks in my with Webull and Robinhood. Hey, listen, this is financial empowerment. This is financial ABC.
Finance ABC.
Finance ABC, not financial ABC.
Yes.
Finance ABC.
Well, you have a description, a link in your description.
Yeah,
right? So I wish you well, my friend.
Focus forward. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.